Thanks. Oh yeah. Right. We're just gonna get our music up and running. Please give us a second, everybody. We've forgotten to put our music on. Please bear with. But what we'll do today, we're just gonna
I start nursing school in September, and
oh,
before I sent off
fantastic.
my application, I ran
Just
it
an
through
advert.
formally. I graduated with my bachelor's.
There we go. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do a bit more trading, a bit more live trading on the US 500, um, as well as some other indices or commodities, and then we'll also just recap over what the GPT is able to do in terms of performance, in terms of results. Um, US 500 for today, quite a lot of movement. Um, so we're just going to be having a look and taking some potential trades. Fantastic. So we're on a 5 minute time frame. We're going to switch down to the 1 minute, see if there's anything we can take a look at. What we're going to do today, we're going to use the GPT for a lot more trades than usual. We really want to showcase how we can use this software in terms of these scalping trades, maybe some long-term trades, and we can go from there. So we're just going to take a screenshot. And we will upload that to our GPT. So we're going to say, and we have a pre-made prompt just above. Now you can save these to your GPT very easily. All you need to do is go up here, click on saved prompts, and just save the required prompt, the prompt you want to have easy access to. But what we've asked for is the chart of the US 500 right now. We've asked for analysis and essentially what the software thinks we should do. Fantastic. So it's recommended we take a short. Of course, this is quite a short, quite a quick trade that we'll be taking. The entry level is currently what we're at. So we'll go ahead and we'll put this trade in. Now we have our stop loss and our take profit as well as our rationale. So let's go ahead and put this trade in. So we're selling around current price. Oh yeah, let's ask for the confidence. So let's say on a scale 1 to 10, how confident are you? So let's see what the software thinks. About a 7 in confidence. Okay, and we can already see it's taken a dip. So let's get into this trade now. What we're going to do, we're just going to go in, alter our stop loss, add a stop loss and a take profit. So our stop loss that was recommended was 125. 6125. We're just going to set that, and then our take profit was recommended as 6,110. Fantastic. We're already $200 in profit. Fantastic. So that was quite a big drop there. Now, the rationale for this trade and the reason that the software has chosen this for us, the US 500 is currently exhibiting a bearish trend with strong selling pressure. The indicators are supporting this bearish sentiment, and a short position with a tight take profit and stop loss would mitigate any sort of risk while capitalizing on current downward trend. Fantastic. So around $200 in profit. We were at one point around, we're currently $80 in profit. At one point we were $200. Let's see. So we'll go back to our chart. Now we were recommended gold yesterday. We'll take a look at gold and see how it's doing today, or XAU. Fantastic. So quite a big jump upwards. This was couple of minutes ago. So we can ask, let's do it. Should we do a trade on gold at the same time? Fantastic. Let's do it. So we're just going to take, again, a screenshot. We'll open the chart up a little bit more. There's quite a lot of activity today. We'll download the image. Go into the GPT, attach it very quick. And we will say, this is the chart of gold. Fantastic. High highs and high lows. Okay, so we have a recommendation trade. What I'm going to do, I'm also going to, on a sort of zoomed in view, I'm going to take another screenshot. We'll attach this, and with this sort of close up, we'll ask the chart to analyze the close up view. So this is a close up view. What do you think? Fantastic. Fantastic. So it's still a buy that we've been recommended. So our entry level 2939. Let's go. Let's do it. So we'll go for a buy. So let's go for 100. Is this? Let's see. Trade. Cool. What we're going to buy. Let's go with about 150. And we will add a stop loss. So we're $150 in profit on the last trade. Stop loss, we want to set this as 2935. Oh. And then our second target, which we'll use as our take profit, we'll do 2945. Now we will monitor this trade. If we hit the first target, we'll take a small bit of profit there and essentially exit the trade if we don't believe it's going to go any further. Fantastic. So we're in quite a bit of profit as we speak. We'll play these trades out for maybe the next 10 or 15 minutes and see what we can do. So trading the US 500, trading gold as well. Let's open up US 500, just analyze what's happening. So of course we're going with the current trends of both market. As you can see, US 500 is in quite a significant downtrend. The GPT will usually recommend the safest trades to take in terms of where the market's heading, in terms of the structure. US 500, and then we'll go back to gold just quickly. Fantastic. So gold heading upwards, most likely, and we could see maybe around 2944. We could see 2946, very possible. But yeah, we'll let these trades play out. if you are in the chat or you're watching a video, definitely leave a comment. Tell me any tickers that you're trading at the moment that you want to see, maybe a trade from, maybe just some research conducted on that stock. So, comment that down below and we'll take a look at it. But what I'll do, I'll pass you over to one of my colleagues and he will just touch over investments with the software, potential options trades we can take, all of the sort of utility that this software provides. So I'll pass you over now.
Yeah, I'll get into the investment usage with the GPT, but before we go there, what you can also do, because we're only looking at the US 500 and gold at the moment, so what we can do is ask it what are the best tickers / stocks to trade today as an intraday trader. And what it'll do is give us, a list of stocks, which will more than likely have high liquidity, a lot of volatility, or are a little bit more predictable in their movement. So let's give it a second here. We're already $350 in profit today, which is great. Both are in the green. So here we go. We've got Super Microcomputer, Intel, Apple, Tata Steel. There's quite a few here actually. So let's see. Super Microcomputer. Shares surged 6% pre-market following strong AI revenue projections, extending a 4-day winning streak. That's quite interesting. So let's have a look. We can ask the GPT, show me a chart of SMCI. There we go. Now we have the interactive chart here. So it did mention that there's been a 4-day win streak. And this is quite significant what we're seeing here. So since the start of February, it's gone from $29 all the way up to 55. Now this is on a 1-hour time frame and we are an intraday trader, so let's change to 1 minute. There we go. Okay, and then let's see, we might be able to catch something here with this consolidation. It might rebound off of these two, and let's add Bollinger Bands. Oh. What's going on here? Okay, let's get order blocks. Are you kidding me? Oh, here, we'll just delete this one. Just, what is going on here?
With Google.
Order blocks, okay. Right, okay. Let's take a screenshot of this, copy it into the GPT and ask it, this is a chart of SMCI. Should I act or wait? And one iteration we're actually adding, Luke, is that from the GPT, from the chart that they provide, you can ask it specifically from here what trade to place. So you can just open up the chart and then ask it based on what's happening right now, should I enter or exit? And then it'll give you the suggestion. You can ask for the confidence of that recommendation. And then you can then ask follow-up questions. What about now? What about now? What about now? What's your confidence rating now? And if that goes from a 7 to an 8, you can push forward with that trade. If it goes from 7 to 6, 6 to 5, and it's slowly going down, obviously, that's not something you should commit to. That'll be pretty handy, right? Save some time. But so it says it's in an uptrend. Consider entering if the price breaks above 56.20. So here we are, 56.20 with strong volume, confirming the continuation of the uptrend. 56.50, 57. Okay. So that looks like quite some time away. So we'll have a look into another stock. What do you think? Which one should we go for? Intel. What's this? Oh, LNT. It's an Indian stock. That is quite interesting. Alright, let's take a screenshot of this. This is LNT. Okay, based on the chart, it says consider entering 4890, which is up here, and exit here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, even if we do act, it does recommend that we just wait until it breaks above the resistance. So, this is another one that we can move on from. But there you go. I mean, I just mainly wanted to show that if you don't know what to trade for the day, and you want to find the best stocks or tickers to trade for the day, you can ask the GPT exactly for that. And you saw it gave a comprehensive list of roughly 10, 15. So as promised, I'll move on to how you can use this as a research tool for potential investments. So what you can ask is, give me a list of the most undervalued stocks at the moment for investment to hold long term. And what we can do after this, once it's provided us with a few companies to invest in, is to formulate a strategy. It can formulate a specific strategy, exactly what price to enter at. It'll tell you, how often you should have a look at the performance of the stock to see what iterations you can make to your strategy, reallocation of your portfolio as well. So all of this can be done with the GPT. Okay, here we go. Biopharmaceutical company with a 47% discount to its estimated fair value. That 40%, 47% discount is what you can, potentially make for the year. 47, maybe even more exactly. Semiconductor and electronics, 49.5. Here we have undervalued at 44%. Another one, 18% below its fair value. I mean, these are pretty significant margins. So let's have a look at this first one here, because that's almost 50% discount on its stock. So tell me about what Akaso, what's their ticker? SEHK? Is that their ticker? No. 5. Yeah. Okay, I'll just yeah, with the number 9926. Tell me about what they do and give me an analysis on why they are undervalued and what the projections / predictions are for, yeah. There we go. And let's in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, let's have a look at how the trades are doing. So we entered gold at what? 2939.
2939, so about $200.
Right here.
US 500.
Nice, good stuff. And then the US 500 as well. So we enter at 6117. We shorted it. So what do you think? Should we take profit here? I think yeah, I think it's back on the uptrend now. We'll close that for $100. I'll take the $100. And then gold, what do we think? We've bought in with gold. I think.
Stay in gold for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But we'll monitor it.
Yeah. Okay. We'll monitor it, and we'll also we'll come back to. There's a lot going on here. Let's take a screenshot of that. Yeah. We entered for a buy at 2939. Should I hold my position or sell? Hold. If you anticipate a breakout above the resistance with increase, sell if the price fall breaks the resistance and starts to reverse. Was that the resistance here? I think. Yeah, the order blocks. But that resistance would have been up here.
You see, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two.
What was our stop loss?
Each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra.
2935.
Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound, impossible to obtain.
We'll stay in
one
it.
oral recording.
Stay in it. So I want to ask, when is the next announcement for interest rates? Do you know? No. I think that's the next event that investors are waiting for. Let's see. Pretty strong uptrend at the moment. Came from up here, so it did hit a recent all-time high. So I think what do you reckon? Yeah. Given the Fed's cautious tone and elevated inflation, a hold at the current interest rate is probable in February. Okay. Alright, where were we? Here. Okay, so this stock here, this biopharmaceutical company that we found, that is 47.9% in discount at the moment. What do they do? Okay, they were founded in 2012, leverages ACE platform and tetrabody technology for antibodies and drug conjugates. Recent developments, phase 3 trial enrollment, initial phase 3 trial for cadenilla. Pipeline expansion, key products for all these different treatments. Financial overview, valuation metrics as of February 2025. They have a values to sale ratio was 19.9x, declining to 12.6x for 2025, reflecting growth expectations. Analyst sentiment, a 79.9 out of 100 sentiment score, with PE ratios of 122x. Okay. Operational strengths, global reach. They've got reach to mainland China, the US, and other markets. So this looks like a really good stock to invest in. But not on the Nasdaq, unfortunately. Let's find one that is. Oddity Tech. Okay. Tell me what Oddity Tech do and why they are undervalued, what their Also, I do want to put a spotlight on the stock that we found last week, which was Duke Energy. Was it Duke? No. Well, that was, apologies, that was one of the, yeah. Duke Energy was one of the ones to diversify our portfolio. But this is the stock that we found from the insider buys with the GPT. So we found it here at 157.9 last week, and now it's up here at 163. So if you entered there, exit up here within a week, you could see 7% just from this stock alone. And that's what we're doing here. So we're finding, these undervalued stocks to hold on a longer term basis than, our usual intraday trading. Company overview, got a business model to develop digital first beauty brands, okay, using AI, machine learning, and all these other tech. Operates Oddity Labs. They've got novel ingredients, and they're headquartered in Tel Aviv. IPO July 2023. Leadership, CEO. Okay, we don't really need to know about that. But financial performance, 36%, indicating efficient capital utilization. Competitive edge. Okay, leverages a data lake with 40 million plus users and 1 billion plus data points to optimize product development and marketing. Innovation patented. Hyperspectral tech enables smartphone-based skin hair analysis. That is quite interesting. Let's take a deeper look at this. Yeah, we'll set up another trade in a second. Just after we look at this here. Let's look at this at a daily time frame because we'd probably hold this over the span of 6 months, 6 months to 12. So we're at 44.5. You can see here where they IPO'd at $54. Who are their competitors? I haven't seen many companies that are working on, similar technology to this. So what is it exactly that they're doing? But hyperspectral tech enables smartphone-based skin and hair analysis. So you'll be able to, I guess, do anything dermatology related at home, assess your skin so they can, provide you with the skincare that you need. Along with hair. Okay. I don't think they have many competitors. So we'll ask, I have a portfolio of $10,000. Give me 5 stocks I should have with Odd to have maximum diversity. And list how capital should be allocated. They're a high growth tech firm with 99.9% shareholder return over the past year. Yeah. Okay. Growth tech exposure. What's going on here? Broad market exposure, S&P 500, Nasdaq 100 index fund. Some okay, AAA corporate bonds, dividend slash value stocks, dividend aristocrats, value stocks, and then small cap growth ETFs. And then from these 5, it's told you exactly how to allocate your capital. So the growth tech, which is the oddity company that we found, put 10% into that. And then the broad market 40%, low risk assets 30%, etc. So, here you have exactly how to allocate your investment portfolio. Let's not waste too much time. Let's go straight back into the intraday trades. I mean, on top of this, you can also ask it for an exact investment strategy, as I mentioned earlier. So, yeah, I'll pass it back over to Luke to place some more trades.
Yeah, so we're just going to look for some more potential trades we can go forward and make. Primarily, we will look at the US 500, see if there's anything we can take here. That does look like there's quite a significant break of structure. Maybe it's something that we can take advantage of. So we'll just take a look at the US 500. Okay. So yeah, pretty significant break of structure here. We'll see what potential trades we can take. Looks like quite a big drop, but then a bounce back. We will see what happens over the next couple of minutes. What we can also do is take a look at gold. Interesting. I think we'll stick to the US 500 for our next trade. Okay. So we'll just download this image like we do very many times. We will attach this image. Just use one of our pre-made prompts. This is the chart of the US 500. Analyze the trends and patterns. Tell me if I should take a long or a short. Fantastic. So it's recommended we go long. And the rationale, the price is at a support level with increasing volume and potential bullish crossover. Okay, so let's, without much, we will put a buy in. Let's go. Fantastic. So we just put a position in. We will add our stop loss and take profit. So our stop loss is 61110. Our take profit is 6122. Fantastic. So let me add that stop loss in again. 6110. Fantastic. So we will continue to monitor this trade over the next couple of minutes. And we'll see what sort of materializes. What we will do, however, we will ask for a couple more questions. So of course we'll keep this on in the background. We'll do a couple crypto questions, and perhaps we'll even have a look at some of the charts. So we can say something like, give me the best altcoin to trade, or the top performing to trade today. So, and we want to find an altcoin that has been performing quite strongly in terms of monthly performance. And potentially we could trade it today. We could either using centralized exchange we could buy or sell, and potentially see, you know, if there's any money to be made doing any sort of crypto. What is up with our music? Okay, so we've been given two. We've been given Litecoin and Dogs AI. We'll go over Litecoin first. Obviously, it's quite a big altcoin compared to the Dog AI, which is not something I'm really familiar with. The latter being a meme coin in a sort of pre-sale phase. But we'll take a look at Litecoin. So it's had a 10% price surge over the last 24 hours, outperforming the biggest coin, crypto, and Ethereum. 7-day growth, it's had a 15% increase, contrasting with Solana, which has had a 36% monthly decline. Market position, it's advanced to the 12th largest currency by market cap, and it has strong investor sentiment tied to a high probability Litecoin ETF with approval odds around 90%. So that's fantastic. What we can do, we can take a look at Litecoin. So we'll go to coin market. So currently the 12th largest crypto coin, sitting at about 136. Now had quite big spikes back in both bull runs, bull run of 2018 and the bull run of 2021. Seemingly growing by quite a significant percentage. Now obviously this is quite it's been around for a very long time. Litecoin has always been seen as the sort of silver to Ethereum. If Ethereum was gold, Litecoin would be silver. And it is a very, very old coin. It's been around for over 10 years at this point. So fantastic. If we were looking for something to trade, Litecoin, the crypto coin Litecoin would definitely be something we would want to take a look into. Now what we also have is Dogs AI. So we'll take a look at this. So it's a meme coin with utility positioned for long-term growth. So we'll ask, and we're doing quite well in our US 500 trade. We're up by about, just let it update, up by about $230. Fantastic. So that is climbing pretty significantly. Fantastic. But let's have a look at Dogs AI. Well, it's in a pre-sale phase, as we can see. It's raised quite a significant amount of funding, almost 1.7 million. It's revamping cryptocurrency. Okay, promising. So a good couple coins that we could potentially trade today. 2 altcoins and some promising trades in the sort of mix there. Now, I think we should re-ask the GPT and see whether we should stay in this trade that we're in. So we're currently sitting in a decent amount of profit for a sort of 5-minute trade. And we'll just attach it. So we are currently in a buy position. Let's specify a short-term buy position. So we are currently in a short-term buy position should we close. Fantastic. So personally, I think we should wait for maybe one more minute and then see what we want to do. Fantastic. So the software has told us the volume appears to be relatively stable, which might indicate a lack of strong buying pressure to push through this resistance level. Price action wise, price has moved into a zone of around 6,120. Could be a potential area for reversal or consolidation. So yeah, price is pushing higher. Will it break past the sort of resistance level that's been set? We will see. Currently sitting about $150 in profit for this trade. What I will do, I will just pass the, because I'm going to get a glass of water, I'm just going to pass the microphone over.
Alright, so we're going to stay in this trade just a little bit longer. Wait for it to reach the resistance level. But I'm going to circle back around to where we asked the GPT for undervalued stocks. And this portfolio that it gave us, with an allocation of a majority in the broad market, and we're going to ask it, give me an exact investment strategy for this portfolio for this year. Now you want to make sure that you're, putting in as much detail into the prompts as you can. But we'll see what we get out of this. Our trade here has dropped back down a little bit, but generally we're quite positive about this trade. So let's just give it a second. Okay. Equity allocation, ticker SPY, time frame medium term, recommendation buy. And then we have the fixed incomes, the corporate bond ETFs, and the real estate ETFs as well. And then it gives you the risk management as well. So stop loss 5% below where you enter and 3% for bonds, and 2% for trade, 10% max exposure per sector. It gives you what indicators to use. At what, at specific settings as well for the indicators. So you can see it gives you more than what you asked for, but it's not jargon that it gives you useful information. Let's see here, US 500. I do think it is in an uptrend right now, so let's prompt it with our pre-engineered prompts. So, This is the chart of the US 500 right now, deeply analyze the trends and patterns. So it does still say long. We'll ask it for a confidence rating. How confident are you that this recommendation is to work? 6 out of 10 at the moment. Okay. What we can do is ask it again in a few seconds. Did you set a stop loss? Where's the stop loss? 6110. Wait, what? Is that what it said? Interesting. And then 6122. Huh, okay. Might have to wait about half an hour for that. I don't think it'll reach there, yeah, until 3, but let's see. Yeah. Should we go over economic news?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're just going to recap over US economic news for today. We'll find out any sort of headlines that we need to be aware of and any possible reports that could come out over the next sort of week and a half. So we'll say, give me the US economic news for today in my native time. So we'll see. So I think this trade looks like it's we're still in the uptrend, potential to catch quite a high rebound. US economic news for February the 19th. So we have inflation and Fed policy. Fantastic. We have retail sales and consumer spending. And tariffs and trade dynamics. Okay. Fantastic. So we can follow up. We can say a question along the lines of, give me any applicable news to note if I am trading So any applicable news to note if I am trading the US markets today? Fantastic. So the US stock market saw mixed activity on February the 19th. Intel surging about 16%. Super microcomputer rose 16% as well. Yeah, so we have a very new feature in the GPT itself. We have the ability to actually read the thought process. So you can have a look into how the brain of this software works, see exactly what sort of databases it finds this information from, and what it's pulling in terms of exact information. So you can actually see and go directly to the earnings or the source and view it from directly from the source. Fantastic. Amazing. So very easy to view the thought process of the software and see exactly what it thinks in terms of its the recommended trades. Fantastic. So it could be worth having a look at Intel. Surged 16% amid reports of potential bids from Broadcom and Taiwan Semiconductor. So let's have a look at Intel. Fantastic. So yeah, quite a steady rise upwards. If we go on to maybe a 15-minute. So quite interesting. Shot upwards in the last sort of week or so. And then this huge jump upwards, and this was yesterday actually. Fantastic. So we could potentially take a trade here. We'll see what the GPT thinks. Let's take a screenshot. We could say we want to take a trade on Intel. To trade Intel. Fantastic. Should we go long or short? And we'll see what it gives us. Consider going long. Our entry level around $27. Our exit targets $28.50 and $30. Stop loss at 26. Rationale wise, the stock is in an upward trend, breaking through previous resistance levels. Fantastic. So we could definitely take a trade on Intel. Maybe it's something we will do within the coming weeks. We could even ask for a couple other undervalued trades or top performing trades. What do we have here? Super microcomputer. Maybe we could take a look at them. Fantastic. So looking very bullish as well. Fantastic. We can let's find some more trades. Upcoming earnings reports from Etsy, Rio Tinto, and Solar Edge Technology. Now, I did like the look of the Intel trade. I think we should place a trade on Intel.
You see, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together.
Recommended we go long.
Sound impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
1,000. Let's go with So entry level, our stop loss was 26. 6, add that. Our take profit, we want 28.50. Fantastic. So that will be a trade we will run with for maybe a couple of days and see the result from it. Now, what we can do, we will take a look at a couple of options trades that we can take. So first of all, we can say, give me the top options trades to take this week. Within the US markets. So we'll see what this gives us. So if you're currently watching, you think perhaps this is something I want to leverage, or I'd like to learn how to leverage, you know, down below we have in the description of the bio of whatever streaming platform you're currently watching, we will have a link to essentially sign up for a demonstration of this software. If this software is something that interests you, you know, definitely go ahead. You'll be put in contact with a member of my team, and they will just go over exactly what the software is, exactly how you can use it for your own trading strategies, and how we can tailor it to your trading needs. So yeah, definitely do comment down below, or go through with that link and book a demo at a time that works well for you. So we have some bullish and bearish options. One of them is GE Aerospace, added to Zac's rank 1 strong buy due to rising earnings estimates. Fantastic. Freshworks Inc. Earnings estimates rose 6% over 60 days, signaling improving fundamentals. And then we had some bearish options. Bumble was one of which. It fell post earnings despite S&P 500 hitting record highs. Short-term put spreads could profit from dating app sector headwinds. Fantastic. So some potential option trades we could go ahead and place. The trade desk, super microcomputer. Now what we can go ahead and do, if we were to take maybe super microcomputer, we could say, give me an options trading strategy. SMCI. So we will see what this gives us. Options trading strategy for super microcomputer. Of course, it was given to us as a bearish option, and we'll see what it can give us in terms of strategy. Definitely something that we can implement and make a trade on. So it's given us a credit put spread and then a bull put spread. Fantastic. So sell the $39 puts and buy the $36 puts, expiring March the 7th. The max profit is 100% return, which is $1.50 credit, and this is if super microcomputer closes, I think that's below $39. closes at or below $39. Maximum loss of $1.50 if super microcomputer falls below $36. Fantastic. So some very, very interesting options trades that we could go forward with and potentially place, make some returns with. We will continue streaming for most likely the next 15-20 minutes. If you have any tickers that you're interested in, please do comment down below. Let us have a look. But I will pass you over to my colleague, and we'll take a look at some more potential things that you can use this software for.
Alright, so markets just opened. I mean, we've seen something happen to the VSLRT. I don't know what, I've never seen such an acute angle with VSLRT. Should we buy in? Let's see. This is, oh my god.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness. Why has this not moved? Wait. No wonder it didn't move. It was all the way up here. Hold on, did the GPT recommend to scalp this? Yeah. Wow. But why is this? Okay. Give me tickers that a reversal. A minute. I think that will have to recover downwards. There's no way that pushes higher. What? Am I getting something wrong here? Extended hours.
So that's been open. Extended wise, where's that one open?
Short interest decline from 23 days to cover 2. Okay. see what's going on with this one. Wait for a pullback or confirmation of continued upward momentum. For a pullback at around $58. I mean, $60 and above for taking profits. So we're late to this one, but there could be a reversal here. It's about to push past 60. So we're going to ask for an interactive chart of SMCI. And we're going to base these trades off of what we see here. Alright, we could see a sell opportunity here. Let's take a screenshot. Gold. Consider entering around 2935 if MACD continues to show bullish crossover. And price breaks above recent highs. For resistance around 2940. Set a stop loss below recent lows. So, it must have been within the last 10 minutes. But we have a comment here. Any? Me penny stocks with the highest potential yields. Here you go, Mesher. Mesher 1. This is not financial advice, by the way. Any losses incurred by you making these trades, we're not responsible for. Especially if you're gambling your entire life savings on this. Here we go. Promising penny stocks in February. VAB market cap 6.39, and you have the exact financial health ratings. Focuses on acquiring and operating businesses in the cannabis industry. There you go. If you're into cannabinoids and you don't mind, you know, risking your life savings, as you quite obviously don't mind, there you go.
We have Zesty Electronics.
We've got Zesty Electronics, Imperial Petroleum, Canadian penny stocks. Okay. There you go. Let us know how it goes. You know, if you find yourself in the tails end of this coin toss.
If you lose everything, you don't know.
Yeah, if you lose everything, you don't know us. If you do, you can come back to Solvent.Life, promote what we're doing, purchase Solvent GPT and the proprietary trading firm, and the whole company itself as well, because you're welcome. But okay. I'll just leave this for you to have a look at these companies. There you go. BAB, Zesty, Imperial Petroleum, Permianville Realty Trust, and Smith Micro Software. If there's any you want us to dive deeper into, then please do let us know. But we're gonna try and catch something here with gold. Yeah. My colleague says good opportunity for a short here. Okay, we should enter at 2937 where we are now. First target at 2940. So, second target, okay. Let's ask, how likely is this to work? 7 out of 10. We should, yeah, what we'll do is, you know, now that we've seen some more movement after a minute, we'll ask it again. Six out of 10. So, you know, it's gone down. It's not a trade that we're going to place. hell? Look at this. That's what I said, no? It's gonna come down. You see the VSLRT here, also sloping downwards. US 500, not doing much. Not very certain. Yeah, we're just gonna wrap up the stream very soon. But we could see if we can buy in on the Japanese yen right now. Consider waiting before entering. RSI is at 22.56. Potential reversal, however, the MACD is showing strong bearish momentum. Okay, but the MACD, look at the MACD. So we got a question here from Masher1 again. Do you want to read it out?
What do you think about the rise in inflation rate to 3%? What could this mean for pound to dollar? Well, first of all, we will ask the GPT. What I personally think is, well, it very much depends on how that news is received and how the market sort of reflects that. What we'll do, if we start a new chat, let's ask. So we will ask, a rise in inflation to 3%. How will this affect the? How will this affect pounds to dollar? Fantastic. So we'll see what the GPT thinks and what sort of information it gives us. Now, whether we can take a trade off this or not, it will depend purely on what the software thinks will be the best move, whether we should wait and see how conditions adapt or react. It's very much dependent on how the GPT views this. Fantastic. So we will see. So exceeding expectations of 2.8%. We've got some technical analysis. We've got a recommended trade here, pound to dollar. So we've been recommended to buy at an entry point of 1.26. We have two exit targets, 1.2610. Our entry target, our first target is 1.2650 and then 1.2700. Fantastic. So we have a trade here. Risk management, use a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio. So we could set this trade up, or at least have a look before we leave. We can have a look at pounds to dollar. I think this is dollar to yen. So Very interesting. Yeah, we will see what it gives us. But yeah, we will probably wrap up the stream in 1 or 2 minutes. Pound to dollar, here we are. $1.2610. So that's quite hard. So yeah, I think we'll wrap up the stream now, and we will be back on live tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, please tune in. If this software is something that interests you, please go down below to our comment section or the description. Get in contact with one of our team. But yeah, thank you for joining.